All right, welcome to another team draft. We're doing the Mox Cube once more, just again to help Senor Nathan, young Nathan, qualify or do well at the Mox. I'm coming equipped. My mom stopped by Pueblo, Colorado, and got a Chili Head T-shirt, which I like. So, as a fan of chilies, and you know what? There's Arid Mesa. You know, I'm gonna take Animate Dead. Let's do it. I don't know how good reanimates are in this cube, and this cube's not that different from a normal cube. It's, you know, it's got some new stuff. I need to update my cube, by the way. Maybe try this card too. I think the Demi of the Silk Shoots, despite being artistically bankrupt, I don't like the Own Pass stuff at all. Is a fine card. I'll take Animate Dead over Arid Mesa. Maybe I'll regret it. Medium, because I could have taken Tinker, but you know what? I'll take Duress now. What is this thing? Oh, this is the. This one doesn't look great to me, but maybe it does something. I guess Spectral Restitching could either exile all their creatures and attack them for lethal, or save your creatures from wrath, or trigger blinks. All right, well, I'll take Duress here. Passing to young Nathan himself. So he probably took Arid Mesa. He maybe takes Tinker. Oh, there we go. This is actually working out nicely, because now I get to take Vamp. All right. I could have, the alternate universe, I go Arid Mesa, Tinker, Monolith. Also pretty good, with a PO and a key. But it's okay. I'll take Vamp here. I'm not gonna. I mean, I'm drafting because this is a team draft. You know, because we're drafting on our server and we just do team drafts. I'm not gonna try to hate too much from Nathan. I would like him to get a decent experience. But all right. Now there's Corpse Dance and Exhume. I mean, this thing's working out pretty nicely. I think I take Corpse Dance. I think that one's better. I don't like Exhume very much. There's also Memory Jar and Zeator's Proving Ground, but no need for those. Oh, this is tough because Underground Sea is awesome, but so is Troll of Khazad-dûm. And there's Through the Breach, but I would rather take one of these lands. I think I should probably take the Troll. I don't even know if I'm going to be blue. Obviously, I'm blue a lot of the time, especially in Reanimator, but I ask myself, what would a true Chili Head do? And I think take Troll of Khazad-dûm. I'll just be mono black. Troll is just really nice with Animate Dead, so I like that option. Not getting back anything out of this pack, I wouldn't imagine. There's going to be 3 cards left. It's probably Zernorb, Talon Gates, Unearth, maybe Amped Raptor, not sure. But I will look for some big creatures to reanimate, because I already have an Animate, a Corpse Dance, and a Vamp, so that is nice. Landscape's still in, huh? You know what? I'm going to take Chain of Smoke. I almost never take this card, because I think the combos are not that great, but I don't really care about Concealed Courtyard or Braid Surge. Let's just take this and maybe I'll put it straight in the board. It's fine, but maybe I pick up a Witherbloom Apprentice or a Sedgemoor Witch, and I've got some action. The Underground Sea Troll pick was definitely close. Here there's a Lurrus. Not obviously the best in this kind of thing. There's a Fabled Passage, Stomping Ground, Bleachbone Verge, passing a late Natural Order and Candelabra. I don't think Lurrus ends up being good in these decks very often. I kind of think I just take Fabled Passage as like a bad tap land. I don't think I end up drafting white that often either. Here's easy Bone Shards. Bone Shards is just another good way to get creatures in the graveyard while acting as removal at the same time. Passing up on Urtai, Tendrils. There's some decent artifact stuff, like Karn there. Not that a Karn makes the cut every time or anything. But kind of like where we're at here. Max always telling me that Reanimator's busted, and he frequently beats me with it. So, this time I'll be on the reanimation side. I am lacking big creatures, but I kind of have everything else. So Reanimator, when you're drafting the Reanimator deck, you need to kind of fill these different buckets. Reanimation spells, obviously. Discard outlets. Tutors to kind of be backup for all those things. Big creatures and discard, like Duress. So, and mana. You also have to kind of factor that in, though. As mostly mono black at this point, like obviously I have inroads into other colors. Black, red, and black, blue being the two most common. I do have to care about mana some. So yeah, you need to make sure you have enough creatures to reanimate, ways to reanimate them, ways to get them into the graveyard, and ways to tutor for whatever you're missing, as well as ways to interact with your opponent, and ways to make your mana work. Also removal, I guess, is part of it too. So I think that we're on a good start for those. Sedgemoor Witch Wield, so did Crabomination. There's also Blood Tithe. Blood Tithe is also really nice here. How much do I like Sedgemoor Chain of Smog? You make infinite pests. You know what? I'll give it a fair shake. I'll take the Sedgemoor Witch here. I'm not a big Wishclaw fan in Reanimator, because when you Wishclaw to set up an Animate and you don't kill them that turn, they can usually tutor for something pretty good. Cube decks are strong. I think I just take Black Cleave Cliffs because I think I end up red a decent amount of the time. Deathrite Shaman, not a big loss. All right, some good artifact cards wheeled. I'll take Hexmage. I could be a Hexmage depth deck, and it's a sideboard against Planeswalkers. Oh, here, that's a kind of nice proving ground. That's fetchable by Troll. So now I have a really good black-red mana. Unfortunately, I did pass Blood Tithe, which is a pretty appealing red-black card. I'm trying to decide which of these I want to look at. I think I like Duress Art the best, so I've stacked that way. Look, there's a method to my madness. The Chain of Smog is in too, by the way. Okay. Oh, Through the Breach came back. That was nice. So, what was there? Talon Gates and Blooming... Or Talon Gates I guessed. The other two I didn't guess. Oh, that's weird. Zernorb. Someone was into Zernorb. I like it. I gotta add that Baloth card to my... Baloth Prime or whatever to my cube too. My cube just needs an update. And here, this is a blue-red... I think I'm more likely to want Thornspire. This deck could splash green. Oh, no, everyone's sleeping on Cradle, huh? Well, I think I cut Reanimation pretty nicely. Exhumed didn't wheel, but you know, that's okay. Oh, I do love an Underworld Breach. This is all your stuff, your opponent's stuff coming to play tapped, sure. Well, for me, it's between Frantic Search, Polluted Delta. I don't think I can really justify Underworld Breach, unfortunately. Well, I don't have blue fixing yet. That Underground Sea. But I do have a good amount of red-black fixing. Delta would be interesting. It'd be a Grixis land. I'm probably going to play red for this Through the Breach, assuming I get creatures at some point. Frantic Search, I think, is just really strong. Let's just take Frantic Search. And here we've got Dark Ritual. I like Dark Ritual. More than Ponder, I think. All right, let's try to get some busted draws here, huh? I like the Dark Ritual art a good amount, too. Okay. So I need a little bit of blue fixing. Obviously, a Watery Grave would be fantastic at this point. Get this Hexmage out of here for now. I need creatures. I don't have any big creatures, but I kind of have to just draft as if those will show up eventually. I guess I'm glad I took the Sedgemoor Witch. At least I have one thing to do that's good. Look, I can animate Dead a Troll. Troll strong. All right, what do we got? All right, we're in. We're just gonna take Sneak and Oh, there's Emperor Bones too, though. Maybe I should just take Emperor Bones. Emperor Bones is quite strong. Yeah, I like Emperor Bones. Sneak also comes back some of the time. Emperor Bones, I think, is just awesome. All right, there's World Spine Worm. So that's awkward because it's good with Through the Breach and it's bad with basically everything else, but I think I still take it. I could also get Flash at some point. Who knows? I guess you can Corpse Dance it, Bone Shards it into the graveyard, and then Corpse Dance it. Would have made taking Sneak better. All right, there's Woodfall Primus and Recurring Nightmare and Metamorphosis Fanatic. I do like Fanatic, especially with Vamp. Maybe I just take that. The thing is, Woodfall Primus is good with Through the Breach. It's not good with Corpse Dance. You just put it into play, hit them for 6, kill one thing, and then it goes away. It's not good with it's okay with Animate Dead, and it's not even great with Emperor Bones. Let's take the Fanatic. I feel like the Fanatic has some pretty high upside. Just having a top deck tutor to get to go Vamp for Fanatic next turn Miracle it is really nice. Okay, and I don't think Woodfall Primus is going to come back, but I think Flash was not been opened for a decent amount of the table, at least, given that World Spine and Woodfall Primus got passed. So I can dream about getting a Flash. I don't mind the green fixing because Witherbloom Apprentice to go with this Chain of Smog would also be of interest, certainly. Brain Freeze for the Breach player. I'm going to take Blood Crypt. Blood Crypt, I think, is just going to be really good in this deck. Untapped land to get with Troll is just fantastic. And I already do want to play this Breach. I might wheel the Sneak Attack, though I'm not really holding my breath about that. And Liliana I found to be kind of medium. Cut Down or Darkslick Shores. I would take Darkslick Shores over Blazemire Verge because I just have a bunch of red-black fixing already. But there's also FOMO. I think FOMO is actually kind of nice, so let's just do that. I feel like I'm doing okay on fixing. My only blue card right now also is Frantic Search, which by itself I don't know that I would necessarily play. Here, I think I just take Spire Bluff. I could take Underground Mortuary, but I don't really think that's better than just taking some fixing. Okay, so got these lands. Soul Cauldron Wield, sort of Riverpire Verge. I mean, Soul Cauldron's annoying to play against, but I think just taking good lands is nice. And now that I've got Spire Bluff, Riverpire Verge, and Fabled Passage, I might be able to play a little bit more blue cards if I get some. Green cards. Green cards are us. All right, here, I'll take the Lumberjack. You know, there's a world where I play Lumberjack. I've got a forest already. Boom. Probably not. Oh, sneak wield. Okay, so here's the good thing about that. Well, there's actually multiple. One is that I got a sneak attack, which I think will be good in this deck. Maybe Woodfall next pick. The other is that I feel like the big creatures just haven't been opened. Because, I mean, Woodfall not wheeling is not a surprise or anything, but I just haven't seen those big creatures, and I feel like I'm the one who's going to be the most interested in them, given that sneak wield, have all these animates and stuff. So I just got to hope that pack 3, I get a Gristlebrand, a Troxa, Archon. All of those would be nice. Archon probably the best one. You know, I support people playing Zerta. Plus, Quinniac likes mono red. Oh, last pick, black-red land. Nice, nice, nice. And then we opened... Wow. I've managed to open worse and worse packs every time. It's incredible. My first picking like a suplex or an infernal grasp? I guess so. I don't think Taiga is really what I want, because I have no reason for it. All right. I guess I'll take infernal grasp. Oof, that's tough. I have not been opening well recently. Well, at least I've also not gotten past anything good. I guess I'll take Snuff out because it is a strong card, but this is pretty brutal. All right. I don't really want Inti. If I get no big creatures besides the one World Spine Worm, this is not going to go very well for me. And well, I could still easily get a Gristlebrand. Getting an Archon or a Troxa is getting a little tougher. Those tend to go a little higher. Is somehow like Quinn, maybe Quinn's cutting me in some form or fashion? I don't know. There's an Ugin, which I like, but obviously not really the deck for it. I think I'll take Deluge. I do like Deluge a good amount. I don't really care about for a Cabal Ritual. All right. I mean, Deluge is a good card, but my first 3 picks this pack have been awful. Oh yeah, we're not doing great here. Look, they also all cost me life. Deluge, Snuff Out, and Infernal Grasp. Amazing. And here, there's a Battle Ball, but that's not even a good one to reanimate. There's a Currency Converter, Concealing Curtains, and a Collective Brutality. I've got a lot of... God, I have so many discard outlets and animates. All right, I'll take Collective Brutality, I guess. I just don't think animating Mere Battlesphere does anything. And then here, well, Harvester is at least a pretty decent card. Wow, I can't even get like the Torsten or anything? Nothing? No big creatures? Okay, there's an Emrakul. Well, it's good with Sneak, Breach, and Corpse Dance, so okay, that's definitely a start. See, it's not like these creatures are getting cut for me, I don't think. I think they're just not getting opened. All right. Well, Emrakul gives me a shot. Now I feel like I have a functional deck. One more big creature, and I feel like I'll have a good deck. I still can't believe I first picked an Infernal Grasp. That's a card I wouldn't be happy to like 7th pick. It's a tough pack. And then here, I mean, I take a Bayou in case I get like an 8th pick Witherbloom Apprentice or something. Because I don't think it does anything for me to play. I guess I technically could cast World Spine if I got Bayou, Proving Ground, and Frantic Search to untap them. You see, there's outs. What are you doing on playables? This is 18, 19, so I would need a card or two. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I get one more shot. Gristlebrand, Atroxa, Archon. I don't think I'm going to get those 8th pick. Indeed, I did not. Well, I guess I could play up Cult Epiphany in this deck. I mean, because I really do want to play Frantic Search because it's one of the easiest ways to Emrakul, World Spine, Corpse Dance. There's also Baleful Strix, but I don't think that's even that good. So I'll just take a Cult Epiphany. I'm not going to have the best blue fixing. I think the Troll pick over Underground Seas did work out, but it would be nice to have an Underground Sea, I will say that. Because right now with one island or 2 islands, I'd have like 5 blue sources. All right. I could Metamorph, I guess. And there's no shot I'm playing Hedge Maze. All right, I'll take the Metamorph. I'm not really that interested in it. You know what? I'll take this Dark Depths. I didn't really think about it the first time around, but I do have this Hex Mage, so that's probably fine. And Sorin doesn't do much for me. I guess I'll take Bone Crusher. There's some matchups right side that I don't think I would play Cabal Ritual. So those cancel out because the one's a non-land that's actually a land, one's a land that's not actually a land. So that means I now have 16 lands in my deck, right? So that means I need to cut like 1 card if I want to play it like this. I still don't think I'd use Battle Ball. Concealing Curtains is fine. But, I mean, maybe I could use another big creature. Sure. Let's just get the battle ball in. Oh, Pillage the Bog is actually pretty good. Wastewood Verge. All right. I mean, I have this Bayou. Pillage the in Thornspire Verge. Pillage the Bog is kind of free. All right. Well, let's go build. Oh, what a rough draft. This was kind of brutal. All right. So this is 42 cards. I'm happy playing 16 land. And once again, it's 16 land, but really 15 because Dark Depths, but really 16 because of the Troll of Khazad-dûm. I have 4 blue sources. And how many black? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that's about right. 4 blue sources for Epiphany and Frantic Search. It's like a little on the low end, but I do think that those cards are pretty good. And I don't really want to... I'm definitely not going to play a forest. I actually have kind of randomly 5 green sources, which I think is enough to play Pillage the Bog. I could cut Hexmage Depths. I mean, I don't love that. I have one, kind of like 2 tutors. I could also cut both blue cards if I want. Let's see, how many red cards? Red sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, this is plenty of red sources. It's actually almost enough red sources that I could cut Mountain and then the Fabled for another island, and then Fabled Passage I would be like losing 2 red sources for 1 blue source. How many red is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it wouldn't be Fabled. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd have 8 red sources. And that isn't really terrible. Let's just make sure I don't have anything else. Nope. Still can't believe how badly this draft went. I really don't want to put Beer Battlesphere in my deck. Do I have to? I guess I don't have to. I think Sedgemoor Wick Chain is probably fine. 10 red sources is a lot, actually. Let's cut the Mountain. It's kind of weird, but I think I would rather have another blue source. I think that does work better. And this, you have to have a Mountain, but I have like a couple other mountains. Aspire Bluff works a little better, at least. All right. And I think maybe I just cut Hexmage Depths, and then I could side it in against people who don't have good answers to it. I just find that combo really doesn't work that well. All right, I guess this is where we're at. All right, time for round 1. Playing against the champ, Nathan Stoyer himself. And we actually have his whole deck list I can show you because he's practicing for the mocks where you do have deck lists. He's got a very LSV Workshop deck. You know, Mishra's Workshop, Scythecat, Cub, Subtlety, and Minsk and Boo fighting side by side with Cryptic Command. He did take the Tinker and ended up with Currency Converter, Grim, Tinker for Endstone, or Kappa Cannoneer, Spiral, Upheaval, Minsk and Boo, Chariot, Hull Breacher. Yeah, he's got a lot of lands. All right. Let's see. I am on the play here, or on the draw, and yeah, this hand is fine. I don't have any of my discard outlets, but if I can find one, something could go on here. Oh, Magical Line, just lost it. I mean, getting to go turn 1 Duress, turn 2 Infernal Grasp. Oh, snuff out. Wastewood Verge. Not letting me snuff out. All right, well, it's Duress. Tinker, Currency Converter. Yeah, I got to take Tinker. And he's going to get to go land and use Currency Converter if he wants, but he might just play Talisman, Elf, Converter, just play them all. I mean, this is everything. I know every card in Nate's hand except for... Oh, well, what did it... Oh, he played the Converter. Yes, except for the last card. All right, well... let's just kill the birds, I guess? I don't know. I could play Emperor Bones. Doesn't really do much for me. I drew World Spineworm. Well... Oh, wait, this taps for black now. Because it's a forest thanks to Yavimaya. That's really funny. It doesn't make it a swamp for Snuff Out, unfortunately. We converting? I hope we are. All right. So what's my best draw here? Collective Brutality, I guess, is something. Well, Frantic Search, at least, if I draw blue, can get me there. All right, let's eat... No, I'll eat the Tinker. It's fine. I guess I could Emperor Bones the birds at some point to get blue mana. Uh-oh. Sika's Chariot? Sure. Okay, take my turn. Oh, Island. All right. I think I just fire off the Frantic Search. And unfortunately, I can't Emperor Bones with Emrakul or World Spine, but I can draw Corpse Dance. No. So let's discard. I think we discard Battlesphere. And I think World Spine. And then untap these 3 lands. This goes away. I think I'm going to Emperor of Bones. I already played a land. I think I'm going to Emperor of Bones the Battlesphere. Because again, it doesn't really work with Emrakul anyways. And then, actually, I don't even need to put it into play. I think I just chill. And this way, if Asika's Chariot attacks, I can put Battlesphere into play. And then I can cycle the Zeotor's Proving Ground end of turn here. All right. Let's see if he starts with Converter. Chariot can make rogue tokens if he wants. Loot would be annoying as well, of the cards I've seen, or of the cards I know Nathan has. You can't really discard a big creature, but also if you drew a big creature, he would just play it, so that's not really much use. I could end of turn put Battlesphere into play if I wanted to, but I don't really see that being too useful. Finding Sneak or Breach would be nice. I still think I cycle the Proving Ground though. All right, so in comes the Chariot, huh? All right, I guess I don't mind this. Adapt. Put Battle Ball into play. Block the Chariot. What is this? Oh, Talon Gates the Chariot. Nice. Wow. Powerful. I mean, Chariot doesn't get the ETB. It just does come back later, but sure. All right, let's draw. Actually, I'm going to play the Proving Ground and then plot the Pillage the Bog. Because I also... Proving Ground lets me have Snuff Out up, which is nice. Because now if he Cruise Chariot, I can snuff it out. Which I probably should do. Oh, playing that over using Currency Converter. I guess if you're going to use Currency Converter after, it's fine. And like if Nathan's card in hand is not that good, he doesn't mind discarding it. Yeah, Workshop's time has passed here. Look, I tried to draft a spicy deck to live up to the shirt, and I guess we kind of succeeded. Let's see what Nathan's got here. All right, he's got a Currency Converter activation. I might fire off Collective Brutality next turn, though. I kind of want to wait to use it as a discard outlet for Emrakul. I have to find exactly Corpse Dance. All right. An Emrakul hit wouldn't even end the game here, though. Obviously, it would be good. And my mana base working like a charm. I mean, if I just draw a land, I could just Pillage the Bog and find Sneak Attack or Through the Breach, so that would be nice. I mean, I assume Chariot's getting in there. Oh, no. All right. I'm in for this. Okay, I drew the land, so let's play Thornspire Verge. Pillage Ye Old Bog. I get to look at 10 cards. Okay. I drew the worst one, Breach over Sneak, but I assume it's still probably good. Yeah, I don't really see how it could be too much better. All right. Through the Breachers. Emrakul, and I think attacking with Emperor Bones is probably fine too. I'll get the Retrofitter in case he time spirals, so he can't redraw Retrofitter. I don't think attacking with the 1/1s is probably good. And I caught the Currency Converter tapped, so he can't use it to make a treasure right now. All right, I mean, they're doing big things. I think the Currency Converter, or the Mirror tokens can attack next turn. I'll let him annihilate her first. Because I have this Snuff Out as well. So maybe I should attack with the tokens, because now he gets to keep his lands. Thing is, if I attack with the tokens, I feel like he sacks an additional 2 lands, then blocks the tokens, and I think post Emrakul, the tokens will be very good at killing him. I don't know. To be honest, I didn't really think like entirely through what he would sacrifice. We're playing on vibes here. This is a vibes draft. And I guess given that he's planning on blocking with the chariot, I should probably snuff it out here. Maybe attacking with the tokens is good because it forces him to keep some lands, or to sack some lands. And I have a collective brutality. Yeah, okay, I should have attacked with the tokens. Snuff that out. Okay, goes to 1. I reshuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 mana. Can't really upheaval. Could spiral. That's not really going to do much. Nice, nice, nice. Looking good here. Let me just take that screenshot. Think I got him. All right. I did in fact get him, and that is game 1. Should have attacked the tokens though, but you know. So it goes. Let me just tell my team that I'm up a game. And Hexmage. So once more, Nathan's deck is this. Yeah, I see why he saved it as such. Hexmage can kill Dak, Minsk and Boo. That doesn't really make me want Hexmage that much. Metamorph? No. I like all the creature removal. I think all that's pretty good. I don't really like Dark Depths against someone with a Retrofit or Foundry. That also does not make me happy. What do we got here? I did make Snuff. Look at these lands. The Riverfire Verge and the Blazemire Verge just don't work. Snuff Out doesn't work. I might have gone a little deep on those lands. Okay. Turn on Talisman. Let's see what you got. All right. Blazemire Verge, Duress You. Upheaval, leaving Kappa Cannoneer. Well, Snuff Out's actually pretty good against Kappa Cannoneer. That part is nice. Oh, gonna have a Kappa Cannoneer out next turn. Let's see. So I could also snuff it out, and then it wouldn't come back for like 2 turns. I think I'm just going to get Zeator's Proving Ground. Actually, I should just get Bayou. No. This only taps for if I have a mountain, but if I get Bayou, this starts working, and I don't need double blue, so the reason I'm getting Bayou is I don't really want, and I think I'll let him play the Kappa Cannoneer. I think that's fine. I don't really want to draw Bayou. I'd rather draw Zeator's Proving Ground, because then I could cycle it, because I don't really need the red mana that much. Okay, turn 3 Kappa Cannoneer is not bad, but doesn't look like it'll be the end of the world. Next turn, I should have, I should have played one of the tap lands, actually. Yeah, here comes Kappa Cannoneer, leaving Island Upheaval in hand, or sorry, Yavimaya Upheaval. All right, let's animate this troll. Oh, hold on. Spire Bluff, animate troll. Ship the turn. Let's see if he finds an artifact here. Uh-oh. Looks like he did. Is this Tinker? Tinker for Endstone? All right. Kappa Cannoneer gets pumped. This is bad. Plays the Yavimaya and draws a card. The troll is not going to be able to kill Nathan very easily here. We drew Uro off this? Okay. I am in a lot of trouble now. At least the life gain isn't a big deal. Well, you don't draw a card by putting Library into play, but I still think it might be a good play, especially if you hit a land drop every turn with Endstone generally. All right, so he loses 5 life end of turn. Or the Proving Ground. All right, play Riverfire Verge. I don't think I attack here. He's just going to go back up to 10 end of turn. I can snuff out the Cannoneer. And, oh wait, that's not the right one. Need to find the Teamer deck again. Okay, he's got no counters except Cryptic and Subtlety. Okay. Played a Workshop and drew a card. Could Upheaval here? Oh, wow. Yeah, it's probably going to. Because that protects him from Sneak and Breach as well. Unless he's got something else. You could also send with Kappa Cannoneer. You could also bring back Uro. I mean, I don't really think I can win this game. Given my hand is not really developed and he has an Endstone in play that's drawing 5 cards a turn, so it's going to be hard. Okay. What you got, Nate Dog? Asika's Chariot or something? The funny thing is that library could be on at some point here. Teamer Artifacts, kind of nice. This Nathan's deck is cool. Nathan, you're killing me, man. Cast your spell. Could be Uro coming back. But I think the thing about Upheaval, yeah, this looks like Uro to me. My name is Uro. Draw a card off Endstone, draw a card off Uro. Oh, the Upheaval's gone. I duressed it. I don't know why I keep talking about Upheaval. I'm a moron. It doesn't matter, but it both doesn't matter, the fact that he doesn't have Upheaval in hand and the fact that I'm a moron in this particular instance, because I don't really have much I can do here. I mean, I can snuff out the Cannoneer. I will get to do that. And I guess I can Infernal Grasp the Uro. I mean, maybe there's a situation here where I draw Frantic Search. I mean, I guess Frantic Search is my best draw. If Frantic Search followed by Emrakul is there, then that would be fire. If not, well, things will be a little more difficult. Okay, I mean, I'm going to try to buy myself some time here. Snuff that out, pay 4. Yield the rest of the turn, can't do anything else. Do what you will, Nathaniel. Yeah, this looks like an Uro to me. I wonder what he leaves in the graveyard. He might want to exile the Kappa Cannoneer so I don't animate it, though I actually have used my only animate. Maybe he leaves Upheaval in the graveyard? Probably doesn't leave Tinker. Yeah, that seems like the correct one to leave. Gain 3 life, draw a card, put a land into place, surveil. Oh yeah, lose 3 life end a turn. Taste it. Look, I'm just going to Frantic Search into Emrakul or World Spineworm and win the game. That's all. Guess I'll FOMO first. Discard Blackcleave Cliffs. Okay, I will play the land, and I still don't really have a reason to attack. So right now, I have instant sorcery land in the graveyard. So if FOMO could trigger on Troll, that would be a clean way to get lethal. Be nice. I think playing the land is better because I have Sneak and Breach, which both could do something here if I drew it. I get to Infernal Grasp the Uro, so that part's nice. I'm not really worrying about Cryptic Command because I don't think I'm beating Cryptic Command anyways. All right. Infernal Grasp. Take that, Nathan. What are you going to do about that? Cryptic Command? All right. I assume I'm dead now. Tap all creatures your opponents control. Does he have lethal? 10? I mean, I guess we'll see. 7 damage? Oh, he could just attack and then Minsk and Boo me afterwards, maybe. Finish me. This looks like Minsk and Boo. Okay. Good enough for me. Good enough for me. On to game 3 here. Do I want Bone Crusher? I mean, he's got a bunch of mana dorks. Birds, elf, cobra, cub. Kills kitten. I mean, maybe that's fine. I do have a lot of removal in my deck, so... I mean, I have Deluge. No, I think I have enough. Deluge, Bone Shards, Infernal Grasp, Snuff Out, Harvester of Misery. Yeah, that's plenty. All right. Well, let's get in there and let's see how this goes. All right. I'm on the play. I mean, I think I keep this. I've got FOMO Emperor of Bones, and the World's Fine Worm doesn't work with that because it shovels itself back in. Nice. Library. This is sad. All right, I'll just play the Emperor of Bones, and then maybe if I draw a Battle Sphere, I could do this. God, this is... I'm still annoyed about how I didn't see a single good creature. Like... Archon, Gristlebrand, Atroxa, any of those would have been really nice to see. All right. Can I just draw Sneak Attack or Through the Breach? I think I just do this, make you discard, and hope it hits, I guess. I might miss here. Tinker and Upheaval. Tinker doesn't really get anything. I mean, so I think I take the Upheaval. And there's a Minsc and Boo coming. All right. Well, he's probably just going to library it up again, but I don't know. Because he can go library and then he can Uro. I do get to Emperor Bones the Uro at least. If I draw Corpse Dance, that's just money. FOMO, discard Emrakul, Ritual, Corpse Dance. So Through the Breach and Corpse Dance are both excellent draws. If I draw Mere Battle Sphere, I guess I could put it into play until end of turn. That doesn't seem like that exciting. I mean, I think if I draw Corpse Dancer Through the Breach, I'll probably win this game, is my guess, because I will get to do some good stuff. All right, Uro's coming in. Oh, the Upheaval's actually gone this time. Thundering Falls. I mean, I don't really like using the Emperor Bones up, but I might Emperor Bones the Uro anyway. Yeah. Emperor Bones, Uro. Gain 3 life. All right, well. Frantic Search isn't actually that bad, because I think now, since I have a discard outlet, I can just play this FOMO here. And discard World Spineworm. Okay. Oh, I could have actually played the Bayou. That's funny. I didn't really think about it because I'd already put a land into play, but it was all Uro. Doesn't really matter because I'll be Frantic Searching anyway. All right. I mean, I have 6 power with the creatures in play. He does have 7 cards, so 4 unknown cards in hand, 5 unknown cards in hand. Minsc and Boo is not like the end of the world right here. Okay, Llanowar Elf. Minsc and Boo. All right, and let's do it. Any Corpse Dance, Sneak Attacks, or Through the Breaches? Any things? That doesn't do much. All right, I think I just have to go for it here. Hold on, this adds red and this adds red. Okay, so as long as I have double red, I don't have to worry too much. Okay, there's Through the Breach. So now, let's see. Ritual Through the Breach, I can Duress first. I'm gonna, hold on. Can I get FOMO going? I'll have instant sorcery, so I just have to discard land creature. Okay, and I can Ritual and do it. Yeah, there we go. Discard land creature. All right, well, this is gonna work out pretty nicely. Let's Duress. It doesn't matter too much, but sure, I'll take the Endstone. Dark Ritual. Through the Breach, Emrakul. Emperor Bones, the Endstone, sure. Attack Nathan with all of it, and then FOMO target Emrakul. All right, take 30. Take 30 million. Well, we got there. I had some outs. That is nice. Let's do it. All right. Everything goes away. Second beginning of main phase. Let's do that. And then let's attack Nathan with Emrakul again for the second time. Well, that's one way to go about it, huh? Boom. All right. Time for round 2. Getting to FOMO and Emrakul. I've never done that before. Playing against like a green mid-range deck. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. I'll probably just get Swamp with this Fabled Passage. And, I don't know, hope to cast an Epiphany and find some stuff. All right. That's a plan. I think Dark Ritual would be a pretty reasonable draw. Oh, no. Okay. Hex Drinker, actually don't mind. I was a little more scared. Oh, Troll's nice, too. In that case, let's just go Island and cycle Troll. Because... Oh, actually... I don't have green yet. Should I cycle Troll and get a Zeator's Proving Ground to cycle? I could. All right. Well, I'm going to cycle this regardless. Yeah, sure. I think the odds that I cycle this are actually kind of low. Maybe I just play it on turn 2. I don't know. Let me see what I draw. Let me see what I got. Okay, so I have a turn 5 play. So I think I've changed my mind. I'm going to play the Proving Ground. Next turn, I'll Occult Epiphany for 2, looking for either Dark Ritual or Interaction. And then on turn 5, I'm going to Emrakul here. I'm just trying to scare them as if I had a Dismember. That would have been nice. Yeah, I'll take 4. I mean, I probably am going to block with an Occult token here. I assume if they've been to Lush Portico, they have to have a land to play. So that I don't believe that there's no land there. All right. Well, maybe I won't be able to block. I don't know. Oh, I drew Dark Ritual? Okay, let's make sure I play the right land, but it's Ritual. Oh my god, is it like full controlling me now? Okay, now through the breach, Emrakul, and then Occult Epiphany will finish things off nicely. Wow, is my deck cracked? Did I do it? Honestly, this deck just needed one good creature to animate Dead or Emperor of Bones. My good creatures are Emrakul and Worldspine, neither of which work with that, which is not ideal. I guess I have Troll of Khazad-dûm, kind of, but that's just not that impressive. All right. I redrew Dark Ritual. How funny. I think I just cast Occult Epiphany for it all. I Ritual and do more. All right. Sack this, Swamp, Ritual. Yeah, it is full controlling me. How weird. Occult Epiphany, X equals 5. And then discard 5 cards. Yeah. All right. Up a game. Very nice. I have so many removal spells. I'm just going to fire it off. All right, on the draw here, yeah, my 4-color mana base coming out in stride. And I've got Infernal Grasp into Sedgemoor Witch. I mean, Infernal Grasp is good in this matchup. I did play against 2 green decks so far. Green typically is a good matchup for Reanimator, and we bin Malevolent Rumble. Interesting. Actually, I drew another land. This... I don't know a mountain or forest, so I'd have red. I have red. I don't have green. Now let's just play the Proving Ground. I'm not going to cycle it on turn 3. And I hope not to cycle it on turn 4. Yes, played against a bunch of green decks, and I have a removal heavy Reanimator deck, so that part is nice. Ooh. Oh, I was hoping we were leveling up Hex Drinker a bunch. Let's go Verge and kill the Hex Drinker. The reason I'm not killing Mother of Runes is I just don't care that much. I don't have that much more removal. I mean, I do. I have Snuff Out or whatever, but I'd rather just eliminate the clock. All right. Let's see what I draw here. corpse dance. Okay, let's go Sedgemoor Witch. So if I draw the Chain of Smog, I can make infinite tokens. And also, that's the thing. Like, if I draw a creature, I guess I have the Corpse Dance on turn 5. I could FOMO Corpse Dance, but I already have Through the Breach, so I'm probably just firing off the corpse or the FOMO here. I don't really have anything else I could do. I mean, if the Sedgemoor Witch lives and I start casting spells and make tokens, that's also not bad. Oh, didn't crack a map first, so it either has a 4-drop or maybe just a 3-drop, but is tapping out. Though if you have 3-drop but no land, I imagine there's a pretty good chance you'd want to just use the map. At least I would. I don't know. I hate missing land drops. Missing a land drop when you have 2 map tokens in place is like the worst thing in the world. What you got? I guess it depends on how often you think Sedgemoor Witch is bad for you. Yeah, sure, that makes sense. All right, don't want to take the risk. Yep, that's a coward's play if I've ever seen it. Oh, Frantic Search? Yeah, let's go Frantic Search, huh? Any Emrakuls? Guess not. Yeah, do I need triple black? Not really. And then FOMO, and I think I discard the Corpse Dance because my Witch even got exiled. All right, Deluge is solid. And I'm in the Emrakul / Worldspine Worm waiting room here. I'm going to chump with the FOMO, which does make it look a little awkward, but not much I can do about that. They revealed Legolas's quick reflexes. All right, you probably want to bin that. That card's not very good if I know about it. And they hit Sacred Foundry. Now I was kind of hoping they'd hit another spell. Use Mother of Runes to hit me for 4? Could. You could. All right. I mean, Emrakul's obviously the best thing I could find. Worldspine Worm would be pretty good. So either untap to play another creature, hopefully. All right, I'll block. I don't care if this telegraphs a Deluge. I don't really want to pay 4 more life. Map, Revealing Mountain, and Mana Dork. Deathrite Shaman, indeed. All right, well, it's Deluge, X equals 5. Toxic Deluge, what a good card. All right, so now if I draw one of my 2 good creatures, I mean, great, I probably win. Worldspine or Emrakul, I assume, win me the game. If I draw Mirror Battlesphere, that probably buys me a decent amount of time. The shadowiest of backstreets, huh? Milling a land. All right. Questing Beast or something? Oh, Pyrogoyf. Oh, that's a 1-turn clock. All right, well. Emrakul? Troll of Khazad-dûm. All right, well, let's just go sneak attack and pass the turn. And hope to dodge instant speed removal. Would be nice. And I have another turn to draw Emrakul here. Just going to disenchant the sneak. Springheart Nantuko. Okay. I assume land. All right. Good beats. Let's see. What was I drawing? Who knows? Yeah, bunch of removal. All right. Let's do it. Let's get in there. All right. I would like to play first. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to mulligan this hand. I don't have the blue for Occult Epiphany yet, but I have Snuff Out Infernal Grasp Bone Shards. I can kill a bunch of creatures. Well, that's kind of what's going to buy me some time. And then I have Sneak once I do. So, yeah, I think this is a totally fine hand. I would certainly trade a Bone Shards for anything else. I would ship this back to find any creature or any card. Okay, Rand does not lead a plateau, I guess. Dude, the Chain of Smog combo is so bad. I drew Sedgemoor Witch and it was awful. Now I've drawn Chain of Smog twice and it's been awful both times. And when the combo works, you don't even necessarily win. And when they disrupt the combo, you lose your whole hand because they'll let you Chain of Smog a couple times, then kill the witch and you get a couple tokens. So, yeah. I'm trying it. I probably won't put it in my deck very often in the future. I knew it was bad, but, you know, what can you do? I'm just going to Infernal Grasp that thing. I don't know. Don't really want to take much damage. Land? Okay. Well, I can't get a blue with this. I can get a Blood Crypt. All right. Well, Chain of Smog actually might be pretty good here because I have a Bone Shards and I need a way to a card to discard. So maybe we'll do that. All right. Sentinel. Yep. Take my turn. Island. All right. All right. Let's just pass the turn. And I don't want to play Sneak and maybe have it get blown up by a disenchant. Let's just cast Occult Epiphany. Any land lets me go Sneak activate because I have double red. And if they map token, I'm just going to fire off a Snuff Out. To do this for 3, I've got multiple things to discard that I don't really care about. All right, Island was a nice draw there. I think it was right to play the Island over the Mountain, even though it was a little weird. And opponent deciding what they want to do. Map token, you kind of want to crack Heath before you map, though, don't you? Well, I guess either way, I'm just going to snuff it out, so no harm, no foul in that sense. What you got? Touch the Spirit Realm to flicker it out? Honestly, I'd be fine with that. Reprieve? Could definitely be Reprieve. That would be a thing I think you could justify casting here. I would probably just pay 4 more life to do it again, but 2 mana deal, 4 draw cards, not a terrible problem. All right. And no other plays. Okay. Occult Epiphany for 3. Now are we reprieving? No? All right. I had to discard 3 cards. I'm at 14. So the question is, I'm going to discard Bone Shards and Chain of Smog. The question is, do I discard Collective Brutality or Fabled Passage? And here's the thing. If I discard the Brutality, I just go Fabled Passage, Sneak, Emrakul. But I don't get to Brutality? Let me see. Oh, Rena's Leyline Binding, huh? All right, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to discard Bone Shards, Chain of Smog. Wow, these are all sorceries. And Fabled Passage. I'm going to keep Collective Brutality in hand. I'm going to at least see what's going on over there. Oh. Wow, that was a draw. What a miracle. Because now I can go Metamorphosis Fanatic, get back Troll, and then if you've got Leyline Binding, you're kind of forced to use it at that point. That was nice how that worked out. Yeah, I'll get back Troll of Khazad-dûm. And cast Collective Brutality. And then I've got Emrakul as backup coming. This might just miss too. I don't know. Maybe it's like a Prismatic Ending or something weak. I do kind of think Leyline Binding is the card. Oh no, they have, a Demi of the Silk Shoots? Sure. Okay. And so I guess I don't want to attack because it can get flying. So what is my opponent going to do here? They're going to play a Demi end of turn. And then what though? Palace Jailer is not very good against the spirit tokens. I guess they could go Palace Jailer Static Prison. I could play Othari, but then I get to attack back for 10 lifelink. So that's and putting a haster into play is not great there either. So I kept the card on top. I don't know. It would have worked out fine to just Emrakul here, but this also actually worked out really nicely here. So I think this is fine. Let's see. So what's the move here? Godless Shrine. They go to 15, which is convenient, though. I don't think that matters too much. Oh, they are going for the Palace Jailer. Okay. I mean, drawing a land, obviously, is just fantastic here. So you Palace Jailer the Troll. Even though it has a finality counter, it's still... wait, no, this is a lifelink counter, sorry. A finality counter would still be fine, though. And then they're going to Static Prison. But then I can get the Troll back in a second here. Huh. I mean, it removes a lifelink from it, which I guess is a pretty big deal. All right, yeah, I'll take it. I mean, I hope, again, just to draw a land here. Okay, it's not a land, so let's just cast Pillage the Bog to see if I can get something that does something this turn. If not, I'll get a land probably. Duress doesn't do much. Emperor of Bones is kind of interesting. Yeah, I think I take Emperor of Bones. Because I'm going to draw an extra card off the Monarch too, so Emperor of Bones on Sentinel. Attack for 1. Become the Monarch. So they have an Othari in hand and 2 unknowns. I drew a top land. All right, all right. Also, the Static Prison doesn't last forever. I don't know. Seems like a tough spot to be in for the Proud Homunculus over here. You can play Othari, and then I can block the ground creature, block the Jailer. I guess they could take the Monarch back here, but I don't think that would be trivial. And yeah, if I hadn't seen Leyline Binding in the replays, I probably would have gone for the Emrakul play, but it just felt like they were leaving mana out for something, which they were. It was a demi, but Leyline Binding was not, it could have easily been it. So, and then I drew the Metamorphosis Fanatic, which also worked out pretty nicely. So the turn ended up being pretty good, but I definitely could still lose this game. I think I'm pretty far ahead. I guess the Othari attack with everything plan just doesn't seem like it works that well. Hopefully they spend their time killing Emperor Bones or something here. No, this looks like an Othari. Okay. We've got Othari. Do you attack with Othari? I mean, you kind of want to. And this can't get flying. If they had another mana, they could get flying. But I'm gonna keep the Monarch here. And just hope to draw a land. I just win if I draw a land. Next turn I can attack back with the Troll. All right. Chump. Block. Pass the turn. Draw. That's really funny. Land. Beginning of, I guess I'll Emperor of Bones, the Sentinel. Or, yeah, because I don't even really need to use the map token. I think I'm just going to attack with the Troll. I'll exile a land, whatever. And then I'll have 3 blockers. So I'll be able to block the Monarch. I just want Emrakul to be lethal. So I think this is okay. And then pass the turn, draw a card. Another tap land, that's funny. Okay, Static Prison's going away next turn. Yeah, I'm going to take a little damage here, but I think I should be okay. I can put a Sentinel into play. I can also put a Sentinel into play end of turn if I want to. So I can make a 4/4. So these gain flying, I block. I go to 8. I'm not... Oh, I go to 6 because I can unblock 2 of the tokens. So I guess we'll see how this goes. And I have enough mana to adapt this twice, so they can't even stop me from getting a Sentinel into play. Let's see. 2 mana. Give all their creatures hexproof and indestructible. I don't really care too much about that. Maybe they're equipping Glimmerland. So they have 3 spells in hand because they didn't play a land last turn. And a land would have been pretty good for them to play last turn. So we'll see. Could be Legolas's quick reflexes here. No, they're just giving that flying. Okay. I will Emperor of Bones here. Try to adapt. If they kill in response, that really doesn't do anything because I get to do it again. So seems like they do maybe have removal in hand. And all right, get a Sentinel. Make a map token that doesn't matter. They can... I wonder if they have like Touch the Spirit Room or something and they're going to flicker the Sentinel. The problem is now I'm in a spot where I'm like close enough to losing that like they could leave up Leyline Binding. Shieldred's Edict to kill my token. That's funny. Block. All right. I take 6, go to 5. They become the Monarch, and then they just leave up Leyline Binding? Oh, I hope not. Oh, I do get the Metamorphosis Fanatic back next turn. Ocelot Pride? Okay. That's fine. They make some cats. And they don't Leyline Binding for enough. Now I drew my land. Sneak. Sneak in Emrakul. Map token to Emrakul. I want Emrakul to go exploring here. And, oh, I hit my swamp. And then, boom, and that'll do it. 2-0. All right, got the final boss here in just a second. All right, time for round 3, playing as John Livingston on a pretty sick Academy deck. I'll definitely keep this hand, and I've got, oh geez, okay. Turn 1 Duress on the draw, might be too slow. Oh, okay, there's Corpse Dance to go with that Frantic Search, and I just need to find Emrakul? Jeez, okay. Guess we'll take the Karn. And turn 2 can go Map plus Nettlecyst. He's also Lutri Companion. The luck of some people, honestly. Nettlecyst. I might just Bone Charge the Nettlecyst. I mean, I'm at 20. I guess I could probably wait. I'm just going to turn 3 Emrakul. I mean, might be turn 3 World Spine. We'll see. Might be neither. Plains. Map. Okay. Zeotor's Approving Ground. I guess I'll pass the turn. I don't really want to... I can just take a hit off the germ. Because the other thing is, there's some possibility that if I draw Mere Battlesphere, I'll discard Battlesphere Fanatic, Corpse Dance the Fanatic, and then that ends up being pretty nice, I think, too. Okay, no artifacts to play here. Probably cracking map for Academy, though. I don't care about Lutri. Okay, that's actually not terrible. Kill that now. I think play Island, because I've got all my colors, and I think cycling Zeotor's Proving Ground seems like a kind of legit thing. No untap on the Mana Vault. All right. Put Lutri in hand? No, just passing. Interesting. Let's just go Thornspire Forge, go. I just can't really afford to use Frantic Search when I don't have anything to do with it. Mindstone, sure. 1 card in hand. All right, here comes Lutri. No, we're cracking this to draw, and then putting Lutri in hand. Okay. Cycle. Oh, okay, let's cast Pillage. Look for a big thing. Emrakul or World Spine Worm. I mean, it's got to be Emrakul, right? It'll put him down to 1 permanent. All right. Frantic Search. Discard Emrakul Island. And untap 3 lands. And I think I just cast Corpse Dance. I don't think I need to... He knew I had it. He knew it. Though useful to bluff in the future. All right. Let's get in there. All right. In this hand... Well, I'm actually fine with this hand. The secret to this deck is it's not an Animate Dead deck. It's a Corpse Dance deck. It's been way better. Okay, play Proving Ground. The way I figured is this hand has a Duress, which is very good in this matchup. All right, a little worse now. And it has Ritual Sneak, which is really nice. Huh, that's funny. Miracle did it on the wrong turn. All right, Duress you. Spectral Restitching, Agatha's Soul Cauldron, Coveted Jewel, Memory Jar, Ugin. So this, you hold this up, it can exile a creature, so I see, so it can't attack that turn, but it has to come back. I kind of want to just take the Ugin. I don't care about Soul Cauldron. Look at all these sideboard cards. Luckily, Nate has the workshop, so I don't have to worry about that so much. The thing is, there's 3 expensive cards. I guess I'll just take the Spectral Restitching. I don't think it's even that a bit much of a big deal, but I feel like taking one of the 3 expensive cards doesn't really seem that great. All right, let's just get an island here. Draw, Spire Bluff. It's got Ugin to exile the Sneak at some point. I kind of think I just want to cast an Epiphany for 2 end of turn. I could Epiphany for 4 with Ritual, but I kind of want the Ritual to put the Sneak into play. Not sure. Put Lutri in hand, huh? What to do? Yeah, let's actually Ritual and Epiphany for 4 here. And just set up Sneak for 2 turns from now. The problem is I'm missing too much stuff. Oh, I got forced. Well, that's a shame, isn't it? I guess I'll pass the turn. Force Ancestral Sick Academy deck? How do people come up with this? I'm just scrapping over here with my medium Reanimator deck. The last 3 cards are Memory Jar, Coveted Jewel, Ugin, and here comes Academy. So I can't even play the Sneak because of Ugin. What do you got for 4 mana? No, you can't Jar. Nice try, though. Yeah, I mean, I will Frantic Search. Why not? Emrakul land. Let's discard Animate Dead, Toxic Deluge. Pay the life. Cast the Harvester. I guess, I don't know. He's gonna get to Ugin next turn. That's fine. I just hope to draw Emrakul off the top. Off the tizzy. I think I'm going to side in Hexmage Depths, though. Because Hexmage Depths gets around these things, the Ghost Vacuum and the Soul Cauldron, and I have all this removal that's really not doing that much for me. Ugin, Mindstone, sure. Force of Will, too, huh? That's unfortunate. All right. Any Emrakuls? Any Emrakuls? Oh, tapping top to get an island? Huh. All right. That's enough. That's enough. I feel like I'm pretty far away from doing anything, and at this point, Emrakul is not even necessarily going to win me the game. I'll put in Metamorph, maybe. He's got artifacts to copy. It doesn't copy Emrakul, or Ugin, though. Hexmage Depths also kills Ugin. Take out Deluge. Guess I'll keep Bone Shards. I'll probably take out Snuff Out. Infernal Grasp. It's just no creatures. I'll put in the Metamorph. Actually, I'll keep a Snuff Out for a Karn token. All right. Let's do it. On the play here. Let's go. Any turn 3 Emrakuls? No, I mean, this hand has the capability of doing some good stuff. I have Ritual through the Breach. I have the Sedgemoor Witch, and I get to lead on Duress, so certainly cannot mulligan this hand. Would like to draw Emrakul or Worldspine Worm. Snuff Out could have been a Metamorph. Either one is pretty marginal. Roll to 5. I get to Duress on turn 1. I'm just going to take Ugin. I don't care about Spectral Restitching. Just gonna Ancestral right now? No. All right. Oh, Fabled Passage. Okay. I could Ritual out Sedgemoor Witch, but I don't think that would be a very good play. Oh, come on. Oh, that's just classic. Classic John Livingston's. Let's actually get Island, because this provides red now anyways. Oh, well, do the Spiral off. All right, let's just play Sedgemoor Witch. And a Spectral Restitching. And Academy and Lutri. And here's a Germ. Oh. I can't pillage. That's really funny. It says Menace though, so let's just send. Well, also their thing isn't even big enough. All right. Ancestral's the top card after mulling to 5 and getting to rest. Really something. Okay. Take 2. Draw. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll Frantic Search and I'll make a Sedgemoor token. Oh, I'm so stupid. It doesn't matter, but I am dumb. I should have floated a mana there so I could pillage if I needed to. I think I discard the Emperor of Bones here, though. And then Ritual. My body's ready to get Force of Willed here. Because if I get Spectral Restitching, I still get to keep a World Spine Worm. So, all right. You can do that. Doesn't have the Ugin at least to follow it up. Gets to kill all my tokens too. Next turn. Well, I've got a World Spine. Let's see what that does, huh? Do we got it? Oh, there we go. That's a 3-0. What a deck. What a deck. This deck was, I didn't think was very good at all. Where did I save this stupid thing? What a deck. Literally no cards that are good with Animate Dead and like Emperor Bones, but I had Sneak, Breach, Corpse Dance for Emrakul World Spine, and yeah, it actually did work out. That it did. Oh, I guess no. Look. I can. Emperor of Bones has a Metamorphosis Fanatic under it. Then I discard World Spine or Emrakul and put the Metamorphosis Fanatic into play. Oh. This was not a 3-0 deck, but I did 3-0. I will take it. And, gotta respect the power of Sneak and Through the Breach, especially with Dark Ritual. That was pretty key. Occult Epiphany was great for me. Had a lot of removal, played against 2 green decks, and just wildly outplayed my Academy opponent. No, me and John go way back. I was like messing around. All right, well, I can't really say much more, can I? I guess the hot chilies reign supreme, and that's a 3-0, baby. Well, that'll do it for today. I hope tomorrow I have a better deck, but you know what? Couldn't have a better result. And Chain of Smog. Get out of here. Anyways, that'll do it. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll see you then. Until then, keep reanimating, I guess. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and you won't miss a single draft.